and welcome to my section of Math 120. I am Dr. Robinson, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to go over some basics of the course as well as to introduce myself to each of you. I am a doctoral graduate from Liberty University. I hold a master's degree in math education from the University of New Orleans, which basically means that I have a minor in graduate level mathematics, but I also worked on the best practices of teaching math to students. I have a bachelor's from the University of Tennessee. I have taught online for about 12 years. I've also taught in the classroom for longer than that, but we'll focus on the shorter number there. I'm a business owner. I own Learning Architect Specialist, which does a lot of consulting work within the education fields with online course building, best practices, ways to make content accessible to all learners, and also some statistics consulting there to help schools figure out what they're doing well and what they need to work on. I am also a mathematician and will consult often in the statistics fields. On a personal note, I'm a mother of three. I'm a very curious person, so I'm always looking to learn something new. I'm an avid reader. I have my Kindle Unlimited membership, and it goes pretty quickly. Um, we are a huge Harry Potter family. We watch Harry Potter quite often with our kids, and we are also Disney cruise obsessed. So we take 1 to 2 Disney cruises each year as a family, and it's really a special time for us. In this course, I want you to interact. I know that sometimes in an online course, you can feel isolated or there's a feeling of like you're doing this on your own. That's not what I want this class to be. I want this class to be a community experience for you. So be ready to ask questions and to work as a class. When you need help, I have a question and answer forum that you're able to get that help in. I also am very active in the discussion threads. So you're going to see me commenting on what you've said and maybe giving you a little bit of an elaboration on it. Even though this is an online class, we will be collaborative. So there are going to be some very specific discussion prompts and threads that are specific to helping you be successful. Every week I post video lectures. You are responsible for the material in the video lectures. Now I say that because we have a large scale project and I have some very detailed videos that I have put together that walks you through every step of the project. If you don't watch these videos, it's a pretty good chance that you may miss some considerable points because you may not know exactly what I'm asking you for. So please make sure to watch all of the videos that I post to make sure that you do the best possible in the course. We have a lot of rich resources outside of the lecture videos that I post. You're going to see stuff in the knowledge path. You're going to see stuff in the assignments area. You're going to get a lot of rich experience in mathematics in this class. And I ask that you have a growth mindset. We all grow from week to week in our profession. You never start one week with the knowledge you had the week before. We're always growing and adding to our experiences. In this class, there is a large project. It is worth a very high percentage of your grade in this class. The first step of this project is going to begin in week 1 with the claim. It is vital that you watch the video and follow the procedures that I put in the announcements. If you do not, you might get a 0 for your claim because you may not have a correct claim that you can prove. It's difficult because we're creating a claim in the first week and we haven't gotten to how we're going to prove the claim. So it's vital that you watch the video, you submit your claim for me to approval because there will be no redos. If you get a poor grade on your assignment, that is your grade. So you need to be responsible for looking at all that material and checking with me through the inbox process. You will be completing a survey of 100 people. Keep this in mind. As soon as your claim is approved with your questions, you can begin your survey. You need to keep in mind that you will be trying to reach 100 people. So start thinking now about how you can reach those people. I'm also going to be placing information on the project in the announcements, as well as you'll see some Zoom invites. So you want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on the announcements. If you're trying to contact me, I prefer that everything go through Canvas when possible. Canvas sends me a prompt on my phone, so it's really convenient for me because I know exactly when you contact me. If I'm not doing anything, I can just send a quick reply, and it's very convenient to get that quick communication. If you have a question about the course or an overarching non-specific project question, I have a Q&A form for those types of questions. It's great to post there and it's great to check there before you ask a question because sometimes other students may have asked it first. If you have a grading question, that does have to be either emailed or sent through the Canvas inbox because of federal guidelines. I cannot discuss anything about grades in an open forum. I'm also on Central Time, so I'd appreciate that if you keep it in mind. I am generally offline by 8 p.m. my time. So anything you send after that time, be mindful that I am probably signed off for the day and I won't see it until the following day. Office hours will be held periodically throughout the course. Typically, I will take a survey with a couple of days and times to see what the best time is to do a Zoom meeting, and we will meet in Zoom. Please note that I do not text. So if you try to text me, you're probably not going to get a response because you're going to go and be shoved in with the 50 text messages I have for my adorable 3 children. So the best thing for you to do is to stick to email. We are going to have the knowledge path in this class. If you've been through the other classes at the American Women's College, you'll be familiar with the knowledge path. It is adaptive, meaning it's going to pre-test you. And based on how you do on that pre-test, it's going to populate your weekly assignments. Within the knowledge path, there are a lot of really good, helpful videos, but I also want to take a moment to point out you can use Minitab, our software, while you are in the knowledge path to complete some of those questions. So what is Minitab now that I mentioned it? You need to download Minitab now. Do not wait for week 1 to try and troubleshoot Minitab. A lot of students have no issues with it. Other students have a lot of issues with it. And if you submit your work late, you are going to have the late penalty. So I really want the next couple of days for you to focus on getting this installed. If you need help installing this, tech support is available to help you. And I am available to help if I can figure it out. I'm not an extremely tech savvy person, but if you're on an Apple computer, I can definitely help you. It is not a by hand math class. We will not be doing things in a calculator very often. More often than not, we are going to be doing things in Minitab. And then we're going to be taking those numbers and interpreting them. So this is a math class in the sense that yes, we're doing the math, but no, we're not doing the number crunching side of it. We're taking a number and putting it in the context of a story. So that's kind of what statistics is. This is a required software. If you're turning in assignments, it has to be done in Minitab or I'm not taking it. This is a requirement for the course. In addition, there's some information in the assignments about showing your work and labeling the exports from Minitab. Please make sure you watch the videos where I talk about exporting from Minitab. You have to put your name in every graph and in every export so that its academic integrity is protected and that I know that you did your original work in Minitab. So let's do this course. We're going to commit to communicate with one another. We're going to commit to participating with one another, and we're going to commit to manage our time. I know we are in such a unique time with COVID-19, and it can be so difficult to juggle as many things as we're all juggling. But I'm going to ask that you put your best foot forward. I am going to put my best foot forward, and we're going to work together to have a really successful course to help you understand statistics and to help you have a very positive experience in the middle of the chaos that's going on around us.